Chapter 2. Students, Experts and Tall Tales.
We've uncovered new information that needs to be shared. Information that is too important not to get out there. We're counting on you, our friends, to spread the information. We need your network. We need your power. Here are the facts. Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated... Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated the time loop. Amal Macmillan is the person who ordered...
703 on green. Maybe one for Mac.
Clear whether the ballots for the upcoming time loop vote were affected.
Please stand by while we're resetting our call system.
Weather today, cloudy.
Ever heard?
Our tall tale meter has been set up and calibrated, so bring it on. By the way, we have listeners sending us messages about politicians. Sorry, but you heard Michelle. We don't talk politics here. Try another station.
For you. It's time our voices were heard too.
Amal Macmillan, politician, pro-time loop activist, and violator of human rights, actually leads the group that activated the time loop.
Wait, what? Are you hearing this, Jenny?
Sorry, I was distracted for a bit. That sounded... Never mind.
We said we would take all opinions on this subject seriously, so that is what we'll do. If this is true, it's big. Wow.
Are we being lied to by the government?
This is a scoop, Jenny. We need to investigate the shit out of this.
As for no.
Am I on? Yeah, I think it's a disgrace. Picking up a stray dog just for laughs? She must be terrified and overheated with all those studio lights.
Studio lights? Hey, we're not on TV, mate. If we were, you could have seen that Sadie's wagging her tail. Next!
You must think you're so funny with a female dog. I thought you were a feminist. Asshole.
Feminism is so overrated. I'm just pro-humans in general. Oh yeah, and dogs. Next! And can I just remind you all that Sadie's specialty is answering yes-no questions on the subject of the government. So please help us raise the quality of this show and send us your questions!
Are we being lied to by the government?
Sadie, this one's for you, darling. Bark once for yes, twice for no. I guess Sadie is still undecided. Meanwhile, let's ponder on the idea of lying for a bit. Remember I told you I picked Sadie up off the streets this morning? In fact, my canine sidekick is actually my producer's. She brought her dog to work today, and I thought it'd be fun to wind up the station managers a bit. And you listeners, obviously. Wow, wasn't that honest of me? Well, guess what? I lied, and it was fun. So, here's my statement, and feel free to repeat it. There is nothing wrong with
of the day.
All right, you know what? Next time? I mean, it's not. Thank you on behalf.
Are we being...
Sadie, this one's for you, darling. I guess Sadie is still undecided. Meanwhile, let's ponder on the idea of lying for a bit. Remember I told you I picked Sadie up off the streets this morning? In fact, my canine sidekick is actually... She brought her dog to work today. Well, guess what? I lied, and it was fun. So, here's my statement, and feel free to repeat it. There is nothing wrong with lying every now and again. Please welcome my new co-host.
Babe, I'm dying with excitement here.
I know, but... Shit.
Chickening out, Rakeem?
No, of course not, man.
Meanwhile, our listeners sent us this.
So, here's my statement, and feel free to repeat it. There is nothing wrong with lying every now and again.
Do you agree, Shell?
Well, let me tell you a story. I was supposed to go out with my friend yesterday, but she canceled.
Bummer. You should have called me instead.
You wish. Anyway, so my friend said she was having pulsating headaches because the time loop has... already been implemented, and it's messing with her mind.
Sounds like something messed up her mind, all right?
Exactly. I just didn't want to call bullshit and risk upsetting her. So I lied and I said I totally believed her. But I felt like shit afterwards. What if she's really going bonkers? Then I'll have added to her...
We've barely scratched the surface. It's far too early to draw any conclusions.
Okay, I understand. What about possible positive side effects? Just a second. We've received an interesting message.
So, my friend said she was having pulsating headaches because the time loop has already been implemented. And it's messing with her mind.
Pulsating headaches. This sounds very much like something you found in your research.
It does. But since the time loop hasn't been implemented yet, this is most likely something else.
To be honest, we've gotten some messages from listeners who seem adamant that the time loop has already been implemented.
And you have investigated this?
No, we've not discussed this until now because, obviously, we have a duty to stick to the facts and not spread uninvestigated rumours.
Obviously, and I certainly don't want to add fuel to stories like that.
But this individual with headache symptoms could be the missing link we're looking for.
I have to be honest, I am intrigued. My science heart is beating faster, so to say.
And my investigative journalism heart. If you're the person experiencing the headaches, please get in touch. I feel we have a moral duty to investigate this. Also, Minister Amal Macmillan is in the studio tomorrow. I'll personally see to it that we discuss these details with her. I won't rest until we get to the bottom of this. That's my promise to you as a journalist.
Chapter 3: Police and Politics.
This sound was designed by us to help uncover the truth. Behind this sound lies a piece of code with the power of stabilizing an unsteady frequency.
Stop sounding like a criminal, Martin.
Why? What did I do?
Watched too many cop shows. You have.
I just don't like those disruptive types.
Nobody on the force does, Martin. But we need to be smart about it. Don't let your emotions get in the way.
Sure.
Check dossier number 5. That's a profile on Winston or whatever his name is.
Winston's not his real name?
Unlikely. Real identity is still unclear though. They suspect he's local, has a family, most likely recently lost his job. That would explain why he's now acting the way he is, holding the government responsible for the fact that he can't hold a job.
They're all like that.
Oh, don't generalize, Martin. You're a police officer. This Winston is our main target. We need to get him in. This Winston is our main target. We need to get him into custody as soon as possible. We have reason to believe.
We all need to head this revolution.
This Winston is our main target. We need to get him into custody as soon as possible.
If they think they will scare me with these threats, they are wrong. If you inform...
Some citizens are immune to this.
Right. I don't get it.
While everyone gets reset by the time loop, these citizens don't. They remember everything, which is a problem when they oppose the government.
Right.
The presence of...
And for the time loop, I've had to repeat the same things over and over again. I've been getting...
And it's a great gig. Wouldn't that...
Home. I don't get enough sleep, my head aches constantly, and my feet hurt, but I keep going. My colleagues keep going, dedicating our lives to serving the nation.
I'm sorry to interrupt the interview, but we've received a recording from a listener that we need to broadcast.
While everyone gets reset by the time loop, these citizens don't. They remember everything, which is a problem when they oppose the government.
What is your reaction, Mrs. Macmillan?
No comment.
More and more details are being uncovered about the implications of the time loop, and you keep quiet. I think it might be safe to say that the government is becoming less and less trustworthy by the minute. Thank you, listeners, for valuing this station and our journalistic work. We will not let you down. Thank you for trusting us with this information. We will investigate and we will find the truth.